Thank you so much to SOiCH for sponsoring today's stream! Exclamation point SOiCH in the chat. SOiCH is a brand new social media app that lets you share and view your search history with friends within the app. You can also select it to be private. So if there are some searches that you're like, I'm doing this, but I don't want my friends to see it, you can also opt in for that too. I love being nosy, so this is a dream come true for me. The search engine is very similar to others you've used before, and honestly, it's intriguing and hilarious. For the next 2 hours, I'm going to be showing you how the app works, what pals have been searching for, and more. Click exclamation point SOiCH in the chat, thank you so much almighty, to download to help us out today. It is iOS only for now, with Android rolling out later on. I talked about this briefly yesterday and at the start of today's stream, but I've got an added incentive for you for downloading and making at least one search. You'll be entered into an international care package giveaway. I've never done something like this before for a paid partnership from my own pockets. Not with Nintendo, not with Capcom, not with Warner Brothers, none of them. Why am I doing it now? This app is such a cool premise in a time where social media, they all want to be the same. They want to inundate you with terrible, stupid algorithms, and they want to try and do it all. SOiCH has one premise. It works well, they aren't owned by an oligarch, and it makes social media feel fun again. I want to show them how collaborative our community can be, so click the link in the chat, fill out the giveaway form once you've downloaded and posted, and let's check out SOiCH together! What would we do for 1,000 subs? Baby. Does, like, watching me scream and cry on the ground count as a goal? So welcome to SOiCH, okay? So I've got it open right now on the news feed. So when you join, your feed basically shows you friends of friends, okay? So when you join, it's not going to be a blank slate. You're going to be seeing a lot of things on here. So we're under the house section, which is feed. Then you can go to bookmarks and make your own folders and everything. I haven't done that myself yet. You can check out your own profile. You can invite people from here using your exclusive link, okay? And then you can also see the things that you've searched for. And then you have the search function. So if you get out of here, you can search for anything. So, or tag people. Like, that's why I said post, because you can also tag people in your searches, and it's basically like a post. But you can also reply to searches too with either emoji or a full-on text reply. So if we wanted to do a search right now, Twitch sub goal ideas, right? We were just talking about that for 1,000 subs. So this will populate. The first top part one will be a summary like you've seen before on other search engines. And then other hits. So we've got the Twitch help portal. We've got my top 10 subathon goal ideas on Reddit, different discussions. Then we have videos popping up. So like, you can check everywhere. You can check everywhere. So mini subathons, giveaways, collaborations. Like, it's awesome. And now that is going to be, so if you go back here, refresh it, it's already on my profile. Like, how cool and fast and intuitive is that? So some of you have already downloaded this. If you haven't already, click the first link in chat, download, make one in-app search, okay? Then fill out the giveaway form. We're going to start going through basically the feed. Just as a heads up to people as well. We're going to have community members and non-community members. As far as I know, there's no like limitations on here. I would prefer y'all to keep things family-friendly PG, okay? If we see things on here that are not family-friendly PG, perhaps they are political, world events, tragedies, etc., we're just going to scroll past, baby. We're going to keep the vibes light because that's what I need and that's how I want to run the channel. So I appreciate y'all respecting that. Sound good, my loves? Hi, Rach, thank you. Good to see you. There's a .org Church of Gnomes. Did you just search that and find that out? Okay, let me refresh. So my first search on here is Twitch sub goal ideas. Kate, are you making us an apple pie? I don't think, in my life, I don't think I've made an apple pie, but we've made apple crisp. I assume it's similar. You just have to have a pie crust on there. T searched for gnome feet pics. Okay, so our sponsorship is over. Was nobody going to point that out that this has just been on the screen? T? Did you get the feet pics? I'm afraid to ask more. Lauren put down gnomes in The Sims. Oh, sorry. And what popped up there for you? Kate's going full on with some recipes. Brownie recipe. I would die for some brownies right now. Janeswa posted best Christmas appetizers, which sounds delicious. Are pigs in a blanket like a popular Christmas appetizer, I wonder? Did we have another one? No, it was just me. Okay. Oh, no. Yeah. Claire, thank you. Claire Louise. Good Spirits book. Claire's looking up some stuff for our book club. I love it. Willie looked up gnome butts. I'm afraid what that showed you on here. You're going to be baking a lot this December while you're off. Yes! Please. And if you find anything that you like, please let us know. Actually, this is a great example. A great thing that I can search and also ask y'all. So we have our baking stream slated for this month. It has not been scheduled yet, but like it's going to get done this month. My original idea was cookies and then decorating the cookies. But y'all told me there needs to be a cooling down period between the dough being made and then being put in the oven. Do you think cookies would still make sense to do on stream, or should I do a different type of dessert that's like a literally you make it, you put it in the oven, it's done? Because I'm open to making different things. Cookies just sounded more holiday spirit to me, but like I could do a pie. I've never made any of this stuff from scratch, so like the world is our oyster right now. What comes up for these results? Is it a web search or is it like Reddit? It's a web search, sweetheart. So like if you look at the one that I just did for Twitch sub goals, it's basically what you'll see in other search engines. So there's usually like a summary at the top. You can search by web, images, videos, news, different things like that. But if you scroll down on web, you will see stuff from Twitch. You'll see stuff from Reddit. You'll see discussions. You'll see videos, Pinterest, Etsy. You name it, it'll pop up. Don't worry, yours isn't on there. Well, for how long? And the jumbo shrimp. Oh my God, that's what I used to have when I was younger. That's how I found out that we thought I was allergic to shrimp, because my lips started getting itchy, but we still don't know to this day if it was actually shrimp or the cocktail sauce itself. I've just stayed away from shrimp. I love that, Kate. Cookies is so good. Should I stay with the cookies or should maybe a pie? Oh my God. What if we did a chocolate pie? Yeah, very much, Steph. Very much. Pumpkin bread. Bake the pie crust. SOiCH sounds like search. There it is. There it is. Okay, let's keep going. I don't remember if I checked out Lauren's last one, but best cookie recipe. T then posted how to recruit streamers' dogs to join a gnome cult. What was the response to that? So, according to the web, so if you click on it, you can see the results yourself. And I just want you to know that the web search said, "I'm sorry, but I can't help with that as the summary." And then we've got the Church of Gnome. IRL streamer asked to join cult on Walking Across America live stream. So we have cults on here. They couldn't help you. Janeswa posted, "How is that nerd Violet so gorgeous?" What actually came up as the result? Oh! Wait! The summary! Wait! That nerd Violet's gorgeous vibe comes from a blend of confidence, style, and personality. She likely pairs a keen sense of fashion with genuine self-assurance. which radiates outward and catches the eye. Add in a warm smile, expressive eyes, and an engaging presence, and the whole package feels irresistibly appealing. What? Somebody clip this! My God, on the days that I feel like a bridge troll? And then, yeah, all my links popped up. That's really cool. Oh my God, the article popped up from Erica, from On. Oh my God, we did that a couple of years ago. TikTok, Fourth Wall popped up, X popped up. That's really cool. Did it stutter? Literally, my head's gonna be so big I won't be able to walk through my stream room door. You can chill cookie dough while making frosting. That's perfect. Oh, also, just to let y'all know too, Soph sent me the link, which basically turns her phone into a camera. So I'm gonna be able to have OBS running over here with the cool overlays and everything. Camera will be in the kitchen, then I can read y'all on the iPad. So like, it's still gonna be a little scuffed, but it's gonna be 10 times better than I was anticipating. So it's gonna be really cool. And then I'm not gonna have to end stream. So like, say we're hanging out in the kitchen for 2 hours, we can come back here and play games. Like, it's gonna be perfect, you guys. I'm so happy that I asked Soph. All right, let's go on. Crochet outfit for garden gnomes. Shut up! 40 free crochet gnome patterns. Oh my God, the videos. I gotta get out of here. I can't like this now. We also had a couple of new posts. So let me check on the new posts, then we'll keep going. So we were last at Scattered, I think. Yeah. Why is Charlotte the cutest baby? Do we think that this is going to come up for Princess Charlotte? It is. Which, if you didn't know, Princess Charlotte was the reason that I named Charlotte after her, because she was born on the day that we buried Mom, and my mom absolutely loved the royal family. So I thought it was like a cute nod to my mom without me naming our puppy after my mom, which Dad wanted to do. I was like, Dad, I cannot call this dog Dorothy. Like, I just can't do it. So that's so cool that that popped up. And then Lauren tagged me, what's been your favorite moment with the Nerd Camp this year? Wow, I feel like we've had so many moments. Gosh, I don't know if I can pick just one. Staying strong with y'all while I was going through a really hard time over the summer with my finger. Starting off the year really nice with you. Hitting our PP, our plus push goal earlier this year for 2025. God, our Halloween stream. Our summer subathon. Now with y'all, because I love celebrating the holidays with you genuinely and honestly. I don't want to get sappy, especially for a sponsored segment, but the whole reason I started streaming was because I didn't have a lot of friends and I was dealing with grief from losing my mom. And you have been here through so many different phases of my moon. I just feel like every stream is great with y'all. I'm so sorry that's such like a PC answer, but like, it's so true. Like, I feel like I sound like a politician right now, but it's so true. Like, every single stream with y'all is great. I love my job. Gnome cookies recipe. Kate, really? Oh, God. We got gnome sugar cookies. Wait, the peanut butter ones look actually fire. Look at these ones. Oh my God, do you see the little strawberry? Are you gonna turn me into gnome lovers? I don't think I can do that. I really don't think. Scattered, hi! How are you feeling, sweetheart? Golden, thank you so much. I love you guys. It's something about hanging out with y'all for the holidays, too, that's so flippin' nice. Yeah, they're like little strawberry shortcake ones. Isn't that cute? Q, what should you make for dinner? What are we making for dinner tonight? Pasta. We're doing pasta. Here are 3 tasty, balanced dinner ideas you can put together in 30 to 45 minutes. So they said a Mediterranean chicken bowl, a veggie pack stir fry, one pan salmon, and asparagus. I love asparagus. I don't eat it enough, though. Awesome! Wait, 103 easy 30-minute dinner recipes. That's fire. Almost want to bookmark that one. You have a gnome with a strawberry hat. He's super cute, is he? And the thought of cute gnome cookies. I'm sure the coffee is helping, too. Steph is looking for historical romance books. Let's go. What's on here? I was going to say, I bet Outlander would be probably one of the first pings. The Duke and I, Bridgerton, The Duchess Deal, The Devil in Winter, and Destiny's Surrender. Then we also have from r/romance books on Reddit, 28 historical romance novels in the last 5 years with ratings. Goodreads has it linked. Oh my God. Okay, this is so funny. So one of my favorite YouTubers is actually listed on here. Christy reads a lot. I follow her on Instagram. I follow her on Goodreads. And I also follow her on YouTube. And this babe is an icon. When she says she reads a lot, okay, we're talking like upwards of 300 books a year. She will normally post anywhere from like 20 to 50 books per month. Like, this is all she does. She's great at her hobby. She reviews every single one of them. She gets PR packages sent. She is an icon. She is what I aspire to be at some point. Oh, Jerry, thank you. Totally. I know what you mean, though. Thanks, Josette. I'm so glad. I just added a new search that might interest you. All right, let me check it out. Did you just say Die Hard is a Christmas movie? You would be correct. Oh, wait. Okay, chat, I need to know. Do you think Die Hard is a Christmas movie? Because we have reasons why. And if any of the mods want to try and find our little, our PowerPoint from years ago, it should be under the highlights area. Camellia, thank you for the hydrate. I agree with you. I think Die Hard is a Christmas movie. I made a whole, 10-minute PowerPoint on it several years ago. So the internet says, yes, most fans and many critics treat Die Hard as a Christmas movie, even though its creators and Bruce Willis have sometimes denied the label. My whole thought process is, how are you going to trust Bruce Willis when he flat up didn't even know he was a ghost in Sixth Sense? All right? Spoiler alert, I kind of guess, but it's been out a while. Why it feels festive. It's set on Christmas Eve during a corporate holiday party. The soundtrack includes Let It Snow and other seasonal songs. There's a lot of Christmas decor, trees, lights, gifts, and it's woven into key scenes. What the data says. A 2025 BPFC poll of 2,000 UK adults, 38% say it's a Christmas classic. 44% say it isn't. 17% undecided. Those 44%, they're wrong. And they should feel bad about it. Yeah, if you want to check out the PowerPoint, I do have it linked in chat. If there are Christmas sweaters for it, it's a Christmas movie. Thank you. That's how I feel, too. Kirsty reads a lot. Oh, it's, I don't know if she's going to come up here. Oh, she does. She does get linked. Yeah. Check out Kirsty Reads a Lot. And again, she's on YouTube, Goodreads, Instagram. I follow her everywhere. She's awesome. She also reps a lot of bookish apparel. So when y'all are like, Violet, where'd you get X, Y, and Z? I've mostly gotten a lot of my recommendations through Christy. Oh, immersion cold brew method. What is this? So how is it different from regular cold brew? That's so cool. Oh, overnight steeping. The beginner's guide to immersion cold brew coffee. I love that. Chocolate chip cookie recipe. T posted how to get Violet to admit she loves gnomes. I love that all of these had to do with gnomes. This is actually killing me. All right, chat. Are you having an intervention with me? Because here are the steps if you want to try and convince me to love gnomes. Talk to me in a low-pressure way and let the topic come up naturally. Schnupp. Show genuine interest. Mention a cute gnome picture or a garden gnome you saw and ask what she thinks. Share your own gnome love. A lighthearted confession, I'm secretly a gnome fan, makes it safe for her to mirror the sentiment. Ask open-ended questions. What's the quirkiest thing you've ever liked? Lets her reveal a fondness without feeling singled out. Give her space to respond. Don't push. A simple, I'd love to hear what you think about gnomes is enough. When she sees you're curious, not judgmental, she'll feel comfortable admitting she loves gnomes. I hate it here. I hate it here! How many subs to get a gnome tattoo? Even Jeffrey Bezos does not have enough money. That's what I'll say. I'm secretly a gnome fan. Oh my God. I'd love to hear what you think about gnomes. Well, you know, Kate, up until a few months ago, I didn't think anything of them. They were out there. They existed. I did use Gnomeo and Juliet as a great, fun, interactive way for my freshmen when I was teaching them about Romeo and Juliet to understand the story better. Outside of that instance, The Sims, but like they were always annoying to me. I didn't like their stature. I didn't like their stupid red hats. If anything, they just were like annoying. And now the chat knows that. I just can't believe that like gnomes are my thing and lobsters ended up being shellas. This is something that a streamer has to learn on their own. If you say you don't like something, that's now your entire personality in the channel. I'm a Baridian, but I'm a gnome. Yeah, I think you are right. It really started with the fairies expansion pack for The Sims and the gnome refresh. You are right. You are right. Schnupp's been looking for a lot of stuff. Comfy headphones, wireless. I still recommend mine. And again, I'm not sponsored or affiliated by Logitech, so like me saying this means nothing for y'all. I used to be at one point. These have been great. I've had these for like 3 years now, and you can use them wireless, but because I have a mixer, I have to plug them in. They've been fabulous. I love them. I think Schnupp's been looking at SteelSeries too, which is another great one. In the past, I've used, it's owned by Logitech now, but I can't think of the brand. I can't think of it. I've used basically 2 companies for headsets since I've been streaming. You're an open gnome fan. I hate that for you. Violet, directly related to this gnome segment, could you check out the art crochet channel? Oh my God, absolutely. Do you mind? Can I look in an hour and a half? Is that cool? Can you remind me if you're still hanging out with us? Otherwise, I can just check post-stream. HyperX, Logitech. These are Logitech. I was actually heavily influenced by Luxy Games to get these ones. She had the purple ones that everybody loved, and I got them in white. Thank you, Possum. Astro. I loved my Astros. I had 2 or 3 pairs of Astros. Possum, how are you doing today? Even as one in hand... Alyssa, can I be friends with your grandmother? I feel like we would get along really well. Really, really well. Good place curse word alternatives. Christmas presents for men. Christmas presents for women. Kevin, I think, is one of the founders. I'm not like fully convinced about this, but I've had a lot of interactions with Kevin. So Kevin, if you're out there watching, I love your vibes. I love your searches. You're really funny. Vegan cabbage soup recipe. How to get over the flu. Oh, that's right. I was responding to Kevin. Oh, and this is where I found out. I'm going to mention this again. Stranger Things Radio. If you're listening globally to the Squawk, or if you're listening to it on Apple Music or Spotify, if you're a fan of Stranger Things / Stranger Things Season 5, the radio is up and working until January 1st, so get your listening in. And then I was also looking up Stranger Things wardrobe inspo. Y'all know my birthday is coming up in January 18th. We've usually do like some sort of birthday celebration in here, but I've never had a themed birthday in my life. And I don't know. This isn't like a big number. I'm turning 37, but I want to do like an 80s celebration in here, if that's cool with everybody. And if it isn't, just keep your trap shut. So I wanted some like outfit ideas from Stranger Things. I want to like maybe do my actual hair, like non-wig, in an 80s blowout. I think it would be really fun. So I was trying to look up some stuff. And then we can use the audio splitter and listen to actual 80s music that day and hang out and do community games. I just think it would be really fun. So anyway, that's why I was searching that yesterday. Aaron, thanks for the lurk. Hi, sweetheart. Oh, it's called, okay, WSQK The Squawk. So this is, slight spoiler, this is a radio station that Robin and Steve work at for season 5, but it's a real station that plays 80s music. They have different segments. One of the radio hosts is called Mindy Flayer. Mind Flayer. And it's fabulous. It runs 24/7. You can listen anywhere in the world. If you go on, it's like, I'll try and find the link. It should be posted in the Stranger Things section of the Discord, but it's like global radio or something. But you can also listen on Spotify, Apple Music, etc. That's how I feel too, Louise. Like, I'm so happy to be here, genuinely. My 35th birthday was the worst in my life. I was going through so much. I felt so sick and just not appreciative of the life that I've been giving. And when I think about turning 37, like, I'm so happy to be here, like, with y'all, but in general, like, there's air in my lungs. I got a roof over my head. Like, of course, things can suck, and things do suck every day, but I'm not focused on that. I'm just happy that I'm here. I would rather be here. I would rather be here, because there was a point where I almost wasn't. Several points, actually. I want to celebrate it. And I love the 80s. And I want to celebrate that with people. I think we'll have a really fun time. Thank you, Almighty. Thanks for plopping that link in chat. I really appreciate it. And chat, if you want to join us as we're going over these searches, !SOiCH in the chat. All right. Reminder, you can download it using my link. When you make 1+ search, fill out the corresponding form for including you in a international care package giveaway. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so then it brings me to Kevin's post from 19 hours ago, chat. Why are some people so interested in gnomes? He's going to be horrified today. 851 who decided that? Thank you so much. Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate that, Josette. Thanks for searching. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love tortilla chips. That's how I found out I was allergic when I was younger, because Dad used to buy them. And Daddy would just raw dog the chips. He wouldn't dip them in anything. We would just eat them dry. Ugh, can't imagine that now. But they are delicious. I've never had, like, flavored tortilla chips, though. Those sound really good. Hi, Faye. I love you. Happy housing day. Have you been enjoying yourself? Are you off all week? Puppy clothes. I want to see these. I want to look at this search. Thanks for streaking. Quick guide to dressing your sweet baby. We have pajamas and onesies, sweaters and jumpers. I bought a rain jacket for Charlotte. She wore it like 3 times. She hated it, dude. She hated it so much. So much. You're off and go back Tuesday? Awesome. How many energy drinks did you buy, or caffeinated things? You do too, Scattered. I can't imagine that now. I need dip now. My girl dinner Friday night. Yeah, I ate so much Wednesday and Thursday. Y'all would be so proud of me. I'm really good at eating about like 3 or 4 meals a day. Wednesday and Thursday, dude, I had like 12+ things. It was awesome. But that meant on Friday, my stomach was feeling it post-Thanksgiving. I was like, I need to just pick. So me picking that night, my girl dinner was half a bag of Cape Cod wavy potato chips, kettle cooked, and then half a jar of onion dip. Did I need to take 2 Tums? Yes, I did. Was it worth it? It's always worth it. Oh, Christmas bucket list ideas. You guys, do you have any Christmas bucket list ideas? What's something that you like doing every Christmas or holiday season? Do you have like a tradition? Is there something you have to do? For me, our bare minimum is our Christmas lights drive. So Kip and I will go out. We will get hot cocoa or coffee from Dunks. We have a playlist that we specifically curate of Christmas and holiday songs. And then we go for a Christmas lights drive. And we don't really do the same drive twice. We're just like, yeah, let's go to this town. And we literally just drive around. We just look for Christmas lights. And we go for like 2 or 3 hours. We're just driving around. It is awesome. It is so much fun. What about y'all? Any movies you have to watch? Decorating cookies. I love that. Me too, Josette. What's your favorite flavor? Mine is cherry. A new cookie recipe. Fun. Silly, I love that. Do you do sugar cookies? The Year Without a Santa Claus. So good. White Christmas. Yes. Our Christmas movies each year change. My favorite to watch is Jingle All the Way, because that's what I used to watch every single year with Daddy. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Very good. And then White Christmas. Is that with the sisters? I just saw that a few years ago with Kip for the first time. Home Alone 2, The Grinch, the live action Grinch. There's so many movies. We usually watch 1 or 2 together, but they change every year outside of Jingle All the Way. Oh, that's awesome, Gabby. Stockings on Christmas Eve. Yes, Josette. Annabelle's Wish. I love all of these. Very good, very good. Charlie Brown. Miracle on 34th Street. Christmas Vacation. You want to know when I just watched that? Last year. That was my first time watching it. I know it was one of those movies that was like always on TBS growing up, but I had never fully seen the whole thing. I'd just seen bits and pieces of it. So some of these bucket list ideas: a light hunt drive, which is what I was talking about, a movie marathon, DIY ornaments, ice skating. Kip and I did that our first Christmas together. They had at Gillette Stadium like this impromptu ice skating setup. I got run over by 3 10-year-olds, and I told Kip I will never go ice skating again. And guess what? I haven't been. I don't think I've seen Annabelle's Wish. Muppet Christmas Carol, yes. Me too, Josette. That's what I've got. That's what I've got in my house. A Year Without Santa Claus, too. Christmas Vacation is always the Christmas Eve watch. Oh, that's wonderful. Secret Santa Party and giving back. Of course, giving back. When and if you can. Gingerbread houses, nature walk, holiday photo recreation. I love that, you guys. Gnomes are friends, not kicking objects. Where's Schnupp? How to become a gnome from Geneswa. Gifts to show gratitude. Wait, I love this. Handwritten thank you notes. Custom photo book. Edible treats. If I ever make any edible treats for y'all, it'll be like 1 for you, 1 for me. Like, you can have 1 cookie and then I have 1 cookie. You get another cookie and then I take 2 cookies. I mean 1 cookie and like a half. And then you have a half a cookie and then I eat 4 cookies, and that's how I will show love and affection to you. Relaxation and self-care. We got candles, spa days, experience-based. I love that. You do the fish of the sea. Okay, I need to know. We used to do the same thing. My nana would do fish. You didn't do the... I was looking at this on TikTok the other day. Actually, this is a great search. Because I think this is more of an American Italian thing. Big Italian fish dinner. It's like a multi-fish meal. You're not doing Feast of the Seven Fishes, right? Okay, because we didn't do that. Nana would just make fish. I didn't know that was even a thing. I was like, wait, am I not Italian? Yeah. Cool. I learned something new today. Yeah. Here, let me look at the new post. So where did I stop? Under Claire's gnome gifts. Jesus. You've done it your whole life? Really? I had no idea, dude. So what does it entail? Is it like 7 different fishes that are involved in the meal? The 7 fish feast. That's so awesome. Yeah, Nana would do like cod and fry it up, and we would always have fish on Christmas Eve. And that's when we would get together with my family. Because I never believed in Santa. And I'm not trying to toot my own horn here and being like, oh, I was a very perceptive kid. No, I had OCD. But I never believed in Santa. So like, I remember one Christmas opening up stuff on Christmas Day and all the other ones Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, we would open some other gifts and then go to my aunt and uncle's house. But yeah, always had fish on Christmas Eve. Neo, hi! Thanks for the lurk. Calamari, flounder, crab sauce. Oh, that sounds so good. Rach, your friend too? Smelts and stuff. Oh, that sounds so good. Willie, I want some. My brother asked why toys had UPC codes if Santa made all the toys. That is a great question. And how did you respond? Weird advent calendars. If a gnome shows up on here, it's over for you. Oh, we've got Pickle, Red Bull, electronics, Furby-themed calendar, dog biscuits. Oh, a Wicked event calendar. Okay. Dopamine dressing men. Willie, I love all of this. Dopamine dressing means choosing clothes that feel good and lift your mood. Bright hues, bold patterns, or textures you love. I actually follow a couple of creators on TikTok that dopamine dress. Best 69 spent. I can't even speak right now. Cents ever spent. Nice. In the frozen northern tundra. Pickled herring. I love that. But you did not. Daddy liked pickled herring. A little stinky. But I feel like it tastes good. He didn't exist. Actually, your brother does not exist. St. Nicholas and the origins of different holidays around the time of the year. And that's when I start school. I ruined it every day by continuously telling people that Santa isn't real when they'd be over the top about it. I feel like I have such a catch-22 when it comes to how parents approach Santa. Because I feel like everybody is right. And their decisions are good for their own family. It just stinks because you're obviously most of us have gone to like public school. And because every family is different, things get out of order with it. Willie, I love that. Did you get some inspo? All of them are femme presenting. Totally. 100%. I bet there's a bunch of stuff out there for masculine frames. Tiramisu! How difficult is it to make? Because part of me wants to make it with y'all, but I feel like that's going to be really hard. Okay, so ingredients for classic Italiano tiramisu. 6 large egg yolks. Fine. Granulated sugar. Strong espresso. How do I brew espresso? Wine or dark rum. I'll ask Almighty for that. Mascarpone. Isn't that cheese? Is mascarpone cheese? Let me look it up. I don't know how to spell it. Is mascarpone... No. cheese. It's a soft, creamy Italian dairy product. Oh, so it's like cream cheese. Heavy cream and coagulating it with an acid. It's not a true cheese. I'm surprised that Kip likes tiramisu because they don't normally like things like this. Interesting, interesting. With more fat. Okay. Italian cream cheese. It looks a bit, right? And I'm like, girl, you haven't even made cookies from scratch. You want to try tiramisu? Is it quite easy? It's like ricotta. I like ricotta. Kip doesn't. You turn on the espresso. By Sabrina Carpenter. That's how you make. That's that me espresso. This is the dumbest question I'm ever going to ask in this chat. Can I buy espresso? Like, can I go to the grocery store and buy espresso? Pre-made espresso? Or is that not a thing that people have or do? We get to be Santa, and it's the love and giving time that's most important. Yeah! And I know that a lot of it has to do with presents and stuff, but also I feel like capitalism, boo, yeah, that sucks. But also giving gifts is a love language, and I don't want to dissuade that. And you can give gifts in a manner that still makes people happy. And I don't know, man. Life is so short. We only get the holidays once per year. Life changes. I love spreading the spirit. I love reflecting on the year that we've just completed as well. It merges for me. And again, not everybody, but for me, it's like, yeah, you have Christmas, then you have New Year's, and then you have my birthday. So it's like, boom, you know? So maybe I operate a little bit differently. Mitchie, thanks for the lurk. Instant espresso. So is that like powdered? I can go to a cafe, just add oh my God, then yeah, instant espresso. Lauren, you absolute legend. Thank you so much. Done. Okay. So far, this doesn't look too bad. I need dark rum. I need that Italian cream cheese, 3 large egg whites, or 1 cup of stiff whipped heavy cream. Chat, never mind. Lady fingers, and then cocoa powder. This doesn't seem that bad. Jamie, thanks for 63 months, dude. Welcome on back. How are you, sweetheart? It's good to see you. We're in the middle of our sponsored segment today. It's this new awesome app that basically lets you share your search engine searches with pals. Fine espresso. Oh, okay. It's just all coffee. Okay, then I'll probably use instant. Am I what? Say it. Okay. You're a stiff whipped heavy cream. Chat, if you haven't already and you want to contribute with this, we've got about an hour left of our sponsored segment. Check out the link in chat. SOiCH, baby! The new social media app for web searches. iOS only for now. You can share with us or browse solo. Download it. Do 1 in-app search. Bare minimum. Fill out the giveaway form. And remember, the giveaway is for an international care package, which is really awesome. Streamer wants to whip our cream. I'm just a girl. I know you are, but what am I? I'll take it as a compliment. So, in order to make the tiramisu, you yolk the custard. I'm sorry, what are we doing? You yolk your custard. Okay, well. Whisk yolks and sugar over a simmering water bath. Oh, chat. So is this like a pan over a pan method? Oh, dear. Okay, and then you fold in the cooled yolk custard into the mascarpone. You beat the egg whites to stiff peaks or whipped cream. And we fold it in. Then we soak the espresso and the marsala. Quickly dip each ladyfinger in. We're not soaking fully. And then in the dish, we put the ladyfingers, half the mascarpone mousse, ladyfingers mousse, chill, and then dust the cocoa powder. I feel like I could do this with y'all. Do we want to try the tiramisu instead for our baking stream? What I could do is this could be our goal, and then if for whatever reason it doesn't go well, we could have a backup plan. I think it would be a fun adventure, though. I think it would be cool. And then oh no, I made all of this tiramisu. Who's gonna eat it? Me the same night. Kip was gonna try and take a bite, and I'm gonna whack him. Not scrambling the eggs. Okay. Pre-making the yolk stuff. Okay. But everything else, not bad. Mitchie, are you in the Discord? Can you post that in the recipes channel? I'd love to see yours too. Okay. That seems a lot better. That seems a lot easier. Oh, vanilla extract. Okay. Double boiler. That's what they call it. Okay. Misty, hi. Gabby, hi, by the way. Very cool. Very cool. Charcuterie house kit. Wait, what do you mean? Like a gingerbread house, but it's an adult gingerbread house made from crackers, salted meats, cheeses, nuts, and spreads. I wouldn't build it. I would eat it. That sounds delicious, dude. That's that me espresso. I'm sorry, silly. We were talking about it. I think she can do it. You think so? A girl that really hasn't... Let me tell you what I've made for desserts in my life. Instant cake. Various different types. I've made muffins. I've made cupcakes. I've made banana bread. I made angel food cake once with my mom in like a bundt pan. That's about it. That's about it. I'm a little concerned about it. Chat, we got ads starting in 2 minutes. Sorry, 3 minutes. We'll take a brief break. Oh my God. You did it to yourself? We did it to each other. Oh my God. What's up, the Spanish Inquisition? Temporarily wear their mom as a hat. That's incredible. And then they have to go the rest of their life knowing that they once did that. Welcome in, by the way. It straight up looked delish, did it? I want chocolate chip cheesecake, Gib. Peanut butter delight. The Robert... Wait, why? Is that what he ate? I know. A part of me... Oh, part of me wants to make something. You know what I'm in the mood for? Faye did this to me the other day. I want to make a coffee milkshake. Like, I'm an adult. I can have that for lunch. Inspired vegan chocolate cake. That sounds so good, though. All right, chat. This is what we're going to do. We're going to pause briefly. We're going to let the ads run. I'm going to come over here. Let me just close this down for 1 second. We're going to get words on stream up. And then we will continue on with SOiCH once the ads play. Does that sound good to everybody? All right, besties. I'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, !SOiCH in the chat. Download, make a post, fill out the giveaway form. Help us show them that we are awesome and cool and collaborative and a great community, and that they'll want to work with us again. All right. See y'all in a little bit. Thank you. Hi, chat. You're beautiful. You're so smart today. I'll let y'all finish this round, then we'll get back with SOiCH. Missy, how are you doing? Tias, I hope you're having a good day. You too, Neo. Gardevoir. Good to see y'all, Paris. Who's getting the big letter on this one? I'm doing so good. No, Witch, good to see you, sweetheart. Thank you so much for hanging out today, chat. Genuinely, I can't remember the last time I've had this much fun doing a sponsorship. Like, this has been so flipping cool, you guys. Jamie, thanks for the lurk, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Glasses are not cooperating today. Slipknot Fairy, hi. Welcome, welcome. Y'all are 4 points away. Can you hit? Oh! Frank got it. Frank, you legend. You legend. So y'all got to level 17. Nice job. All right, let's get out of here. Come back over here. Let me get my capture back on. Loving these tunes today, my God. So there's a search that I would like to search for right now, if you don't mind. Because you're not going to believe me if I don't show you. Would you like to know what it is? It's Sims related. Sims 4. SpongeBob. Kits. Yup. Yup. Mere moments ago, EA announced 2 new kits dropping on December 4th for SpongeBob, including a login event. I can't make this up. This was not on my bingo card this year. I know, dude! I know. Huge thank you again to SOiCH for sponsoring today's stream so that we can look this up and share this together. Exclamation point SOiCH in the chat. Join us. Sign up. iOS only for right now. Make a search. Fill out the giveaway form. Yeah, so the 4th. So that will be Thursday. Thursday. This is what it entails. SpongeBob's house kit recreates his house with pineapple under the sea siding, a pineapple roof topper, sturdy steel plating walls, block print wallpaper, sun-soaked sand flooring, plus themed doors, windows, and vents. And then you have the kids' room kit, a bright bedroom packed with pineapple patterned furniture, character posters, plushes of SpongeBob, Patrick and Sandy, Krusty Krab toys, and other Bikini Bottom decor. They are pushing this as a bundle. Otherwise, if you purchase them separately, they are either, I think it was $5.99 or $6.99. Kits are normally $4.99. So do you remember when we were talking about the acquisition and I said, hey, you're going to do some weird and wild things to try and get money back? This is one of them. I feel like this is very comparable to Katy Perry's Sweet Treats DLC that we got for The Sims 3. But who asked for this? Who asked for this? So, that's happening. I don't know if I'm going to be covering it. But I want you to know it's there. Can you have a pet jellyfish? You might be able to. Do you want Gary? Yeah, I like SpongeBob. I grew up with SpongeBob, but in The Sims? Yeah, no mermaid update. But you get a sponge under the sea instead. Yeah. SpongeBob lovers? What? Yeah, Gary's a sea snail. Yeah. EA, please give us accurate skin representation. Best I can do is SpongeBob. They are more expensive. That's part of it. Oh my God. And part of me, okay, this is my issue right now. The state of EA, all right? This is the whole umbrella. This is so stupid that part of me wants to look at it with y'all and be like, this is dumb. Don't give your money to it. But in turn doing so, I'm still promoting it. So I don't really know what to do. So I'm going to sit on that. I don't even know if we're streaming on Thursday anyway at this point with my car. We also had other plans. So I'm going to keep you updated, but I hope that you ultimately know where I'm coming from with these kits. Like the last kits that came out, we didn't look at at all. I gave them away as giveaways, but I was like, no, I'm not interested. I'm not promoting it. But this is so dumb. I want to look at it for you so I can be like, yeah, save your damn money. Can the pineapple decor be rotated upside down? Dr. Gluon has a Simpsons LP. Wait, really? Is he playing through one right now? So anyway, that's gonna be my recent search. Oh, Steph was looking at YouTube Wrapped. Is that out now? Oh, if you did look up this morning, they did send out the Twitch recaps, but then they took them back because apparently is that there's inaccurate information on them. So stay tuned for those. The YouTube Wrapped is actually out today, so you can check that out yourself too. All right, I gotta scroll back all the way down because I think we're caught up. You couldn't find... I bet it's still rolling out, but it's supposed to roll out today. I think they said globally they're rolling out today, but the US might be later. Let us know. And then it switched back to 2024, yeah. I was bummed about mine. I want to see if mine changes. Not like who I watched, but I didn't spend a lot of time on Twitch at all this year. Like, it really changed. And that was actually one of my New Year's resolutions, but it's also bittersweet because it's like, yeah, look, I did crocheting. I read so much this year. I got my life in order, but also like I missed hanging out in streams. 3 to 14 days this year. What did mine say? I think mine was like 357 and I'm like, girl, there's 365 days. Calm yourself. Yeah, right, Caitlin? Okay, where were we? I think we looked at gnome gifts, right? Yeah, I think the last one we looked at was gnome gifts. What's happening between Cynthia and Ariana Grande Wicked Tour? people thought that there were that they were like almost dating each other at some point. Y'all, they're just friends. They're just friends, and it's fine. Oh, you can tell exactly when I unlocked Donald in Disney Dreamlight Valley because I searched. I said, why the hell is he still causing problems in Disney Dreamlight Valley? He's famous for exploding over the smallest setbacks. Lost keys, a broken fishing line, a mischievous nephew. The gag works, but how much does it work? It wasn't on the app. Oh, on desktop. Okay. I'll check there instead then. And then I was interested in purchasing the new DLC, Wish Blossom Ranch. And I was confused by the different editions. So if any of you do play it in here, I think I'm going to wait because I still have the other 2 DLCs that I haven't even played yet. But the base edition is $29.99 USD. You get the DLC content plus 5,000 additional moonstones. If you do the deluxe edition, you get more moonstones. It gets doubled basically. And you get some exclusive items. And then there's also a bundle with the base game, which doesn't make sense unless you're brand new to the game itself. But say you're playing right now on console, there is a cloud save, but you would need to repurchase it if you're playing on PC. So like you could do the base game bundle and you would save money. I actually have it for... I have it for Switch, but it was running terribly on there, if I remember correctly the last time. Really, Tiza? Thank you. Christy, there is, when you do search, let me show you here. If we scroll up, there is a summary. I cannot confirm if it is AI, and if it is, whether it is, what type of AI. But it is similar to other apps that have the summary first and then goes into the links. So like right up here, we have the prices that I just went over. And then it's like, here's on Nintendo, here's Reddit, here's all the videos and stuff. And then if you search up at the top, you have the images, videos, news and stuff for it. So that is a great question. To me, it's a similar layout. What that means, I'm not sure. I'm unfortunately not sure, and I'm not a programmer. But if you don't like that, you could just go down to all the links. Ignore the stuff at the top. 3 feet wide refrigerator. Kevin, what are you looking up? I feel like that's really small, isn't it? Or is that like a regular sized fridge? You searched Bing Bong Peak and it told me it can't be shared. Oh no. So obviously the search was like, we saw something we didn't like. Oh, the badge is cool. How did you get the Twitch badge? You have the Switch version. It's a bit buggy, but when I bought it, that was the only thing I could play on. Yeah, I wanted something that I could have handheld myself. And I was in deep at that point with playing so often, so it made sense for me, but it was a mess. It was a mess for me. I think 30 to 32 is normal. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know either. My thumb hurts. All right, let me see if I can refresh this. Q? Can you legally marry a gnome? No. Marriage laws apply only to legally recognized human persons. Silent, how are you today? I'm just crashing out. It's just a Tuesday. You also have the badge. How do you get it? In the top 20% of viewers? I love that. Oh my God, put your badges on. Oh, you got the sweater too? Oh, the sweater's so cute. How do you share a clip? Do you just share to like social media or you just copy the link? I want to know. I found that the Switch is a lot better than it used to be. Oh, maybe I should try that then. Is Q still in here? Bones! Enjoy. Thank you, sweetheart. Probably got it for yapping so much. Oh, you just copy the link? Oh, that's easy. You like your... What's your skull badge from? Brightfest? I want to look this up. How to get cool Twitch badges. I don't know if I said that quite right. I wonder if thing like Etsy is going to pop up. Global badges is what they're called. There's somebody married to a Ferris wheel. I hope they're living their best life. Ryan, hi! Steph, thank you! Yeah, feel free to post in general chat in the Discord. A bunch of people are posting their Twitch recaps. And also, please, I love seeing everybody and everyone that people watch, and I feel like this is very much like a community celebrated thing. So don't feel weird if I'm not on your recap list. I want to see it anyway. Plop it in the chat. Okay, so quick ways to earn the cool Twitch badges. They're talking about subscriber or prime, bit and cheer badges, sub gift badges. Oh, the global badges. I want to look at global badges. I'll type that in instead. Darzog, thank you so much for getting out a sub to Gnome Lawyer. Thank you. I hope they're not a real person. Like, if they come in here, I might have to ban them on the spot. Twitch global, can't even type, global badges free. I want them. I need the yappers to post their recaps. I feel weird for about how much I yap and I need validation. Did you yap more than me? You are a mod. So I feel like you're probably gonna have more yaps than others, right? Meadows, hi, how are you doing? Gnome Lawyer, isn't that just silly? Yeah, silly, is that your alt? Is that your alt? No, they're not a real person. They're a Gnome Lawyer vibe. Shut your mouth, Ryan. Shut your mouth when you're typing to me. What badge is that? Is that a camping tent? Okay. Good luck, have fun pledge. You take the pledge at anykey.org/pledge and you link your Twitch ID. There's event-specific badges, charity donation badges, Prime Gaming, Turbo Trial. Oh, I know about that one. Viewing without audio or video. Did you know that that's a badge? So if you're like, oh, hey, I'm here, but all I'm doing is like lurking and I can't see you, there's a badge for that. I love it. Don't fight me. I'll fight you. Your alt would have kins. That's so true. That's so true. Silly, what did you have? More or less. I love that idea. Okay, let me refresh. We got a couple of new posts. If you haven't already, we've got just about a half an hour left. !SOiCH in the chat. Download, make one search, fill out the form for the giveaway. Very exclusive, international included. We're gonna have a good time. Stardew Valley! I wish so much sometimes that I wasn't a chronic illness cutie because I have so many games that I want us to play and stream and I don't have the time for it, dude. I want to make a new Stardew Valley save so bad. I've been watching Jamie play. I'm like, yes, I don't care that I've already 100%ed the game. I want to play it. We were talking about it yesterday. I want to do the DLCs that I haven't played yet. Like the custom content DLCs, I should say. I want to do Stardew Valley Expanded. I want to do, what is it? Red Ridge Town or Red Ridge something? It's so good. Anybody else who plays Stardew Valley, I always used to have the wiki up. I always had like 12 tabs open for the wiki. 72.4? Oh. Well, you know what? That means that you keep the chats moving and engaged. I think that's a number you should wear with pride. 30.8K. God Gardevoir, general chat and Discord. Easy, easy. Do the 2025 badge? Yeah. Ridgeside Village, that's it. I'm like, Ridge Ride River? I tried. Let me look it up. Oh. Ridgeside, what is it called? Ridgeside Village, Stardew Valley. So this is a large community-made expansion for Stardew Valley, created by Ralph Seas and maintained by the Ridgeside Village Council. How do you get on the council, dude? There's a new location, a small town on the west side of the valley, accessed via a cable car northeast of the bus stop. Okay. 50 plus NPCs, including 23 marriage candidates, 13 bachelors, 10 bachelorettes, plus special unlockable partners. Fresh stops, festivals, quests, foraging items, fish, weapons, apparel, and custom music. Relics, compatibility, it does work with the latest update. That is so flipping cool. The sweater badge is sharing clips until 12/12. I want to collect them. I feel so boring. Like, okay, this is probably going to be really, really silly for me to complain about this, but I wish that we could have multiple badges. Like, I know we can have 2 right now, but I want like 3 or 4. And as far as I know, if you have a partner badge, that trumps all the other badges. So I don't even think I can have multiple badges up because I'm a partner. Can I pretend I'm not one? You're never annoying! Anybody that ever makes you feel like you are inferior or annoying is not worth your time. And they deserve to go into the Sims 4 SpongeBob DLCs at the bottom of the ocean. That's what I think. But can you have it with the partner badge? Because I've tried doing it before, but maybe that was before it got updated. Like, it wouldn't let me switch it out. So I want to do Ridgeside Village for Stardew, but I also want to do Expanded. During the last update, when Shella and I were playing together, we were using Stardew Valley Expanded, but we didn't finish it. And I'm pretty sure I was trying to date the pink-haired girl. Doesn't really help. Oh, I didn't know there were updates on Stardew Valley Expanded too. Wait, that's such a cool video idea. Okay, so our Sims channel is really like our cozy gaming channel, but I've been wanting to do non-Sim stuff on there. Would you watch a Stardew series? If I played Stardew Valley Expanded for the first time, would you watch that? I'm also open to doing like combined days and making highlights out of them, like 50 days, 100 days, whatever. It doesn't have to be like super episodic. Would you? I said, would you? Mods, can you put that under mod suggestions for me? This is great because I've been trying to troubleshoot our game from yesterday. And your girl this morning was supposed to be working on her B-roll for a new video tomorrow, and I don't think that's happening anymore. So, great. Without hesitation, yes. Okay. Okay. Aw, thanks, Christy. Thanks so much. All right, that's cool. That's cool. I love getting ideas. Has anybody posted anything more? Origami! Oh my god, I haven't done origami in so long. Wait, so sorry. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. So when I was in school, we did those, I called them the cootie catchers. So I made a lot of cootie catchers in my day. I also made a lot of the like footballs. So back in my day, we didn't have cell phones to talk with friends in class. Used to write notes and then configure the paper and then toss it across the room. So the footballs we made, they look more like diamonds. Cootie catchers and the paper stars, you basically just pinch them in. What about y'all? Did you grow up doing origami in different manners? The fortune tellers, yeah! Folded notes. Yup, go sharpen your pencil. You drop the note. God. I can't believe that's part of history now. Physical stuff to send to your friends is part of history. Yeah, the triangle footballs, yes! Footballs to talk to each other. I elevated with some of my friendships in high school. We got a notebook, like literally like $2 at CVS or whatever. And we wrote notes back and forth in the notebook. And the teachers never figured out a thing, because if you ripped off a piece of paper, obviously they're going to be like, oh, you're sending a note. What are you doing? You're going to get in trouble. But a notebook, they think you're writing down notes. So that was really cool. We put stickers on the front and stuff. I had those like friend notebooks with a couple of different groups of friends. Almost like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, but in a notebook form. So when we'd see each other in the hallway, we'd pass off the notebook. It was so fun. I know, Paris, because they don't know how to do it anymore. Because they are not writing 5-paragraph essays in their text messages like how we used to do about explaining our days in notes. Boxes, balloons, horses. Do you, Paris? That's really cute. Yeah, they're listing on here paper cranes. I think I might have made one once. Paper boat. Butterfly I've never made. Heart sounds pretty good. Jumping frog sounds so cute, you guys. Yeah, I haven't tried it in years either. You can do origami with any sort of paper, but I like the set origami paper for certain folding techniques. So, as an example, if you want to make small paper stars, you're better off with like the strips that are the exact size, and you can just fold it. They do the same thing too with, I think, the paper cranes. It's more like a square than a rectangle. Now they do shared Word documents so they can chat back and forth, and it looks like they're doing classwork on Google Docs. Shut up. So the greater knowledge or the cultural part is still there. It's just electronic now. That's wild. Oh, yeah, that's right. Chat. Was just brought up by Kit. Let me actually do a search on this. I don't know if it's going to come up. When I first got a phone, we didn't have a full keyboard, okay? Unless you were super rich and you got a sidekick phone that like slid out with the full keypad, you had to do T9 texting. So I want to see if they're going to pull up anything on here. So it was predictive text technology for mobile phones. So you would just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you would have to press the letters to correspond with the word that you were trying to type. Like, how the heck did we do that? That is so wild. So as an example, you press the numbers corresponding to the letters. 2665 for book. And then sometimes your phone, depending on what you had at the time, would use the predictions, and it would learn from your usage over time. So it'd be like, oh, do you mean book? And you just started typing it like maybe you were 2 or 3 taps in, and then you could just tap that. I was too. I could do it under a table without looking. That's how fast I was. I love it. Nokia, yeah! I had Nokia, I had LG. Ooh, let me show you my favorite phone that I had. I don't know if the color is going to come up. What is it called? Mint chocolate. It was bright lime green. I was devastated the day that I lost it. This was the only phone that I ever lost. Let me check under images. Okay, so as in essence, this was the phone, but it was bright lime green. Like Gabby Josette, on my end, y'all have bright lime green. It was awesome. It slid out. So you still had the regular buttons, but the top you could use for playing music. Oh, they have it! This was my baby. This was my child. I was obsessed with it. Typing Darzog, the Firefly, and Flippy and Perfect. I always wanted the Motorola pink flip phone. The one that they had on Laguna Beach. Let me see if I can search for it. How do you spell Motorola? Now I can't even type. Razor? Right? They made them really thin at one point, too. Oh my God, there she is. Look at her. Oh my God, she's beautiful. Show me her open. Look at her. Look how gorgeous she is. Look at the technology that we had at our fingertips. So iconic. I didn't know it came in other colors. I thought it was only silver or pink. Today I learned they had blue and black and white. Was that at like their height? The backlight of the buttons. I know. Isn't it incredible? A couple of years ago, Handtech Matrix. I've never even heard of that one. How do you spell it? Handtech. Nope. Matrix? Oh! This is similar to the LG slider I had. They came out with this because of the Sidekick. Cool! Yeah, this is what I had. And it would slide in two different directions. So it would slide down for the full keyboard, but then it would slide out for the numbers. Yeah. Cool. That's so cool. Oh, speaking of, let me show you the Sidekick phone. Because this was the first. Like, nobody had ever done this. I don't know if I'm spelling it right. T-Mobile. That's right. That's right. This was like, I only knew one girl who had this because it was so expensive. You had the black and green one. The absolute panic when you'd accidentally hit the Internet Explorer app and cry was going to take all your credit. Yup. Oh my God. Okay, I think this photo is probably better. Okay, so the screen would in essence like slide out. So all the other keyboards and number pads would slide under, but this one, the screen would slide up and your number pad was underneath. It was so cool. It was so cool. Zoe 101, yes! I do remember them having that. Your parents did? That is so neat. Did they use it a lot for work and stuff? One of the juke ones? The lipstick box almost? My friend had a really skinny LG one, but it was specifically for like playing music. Let me see if I can find it. Skinny legend, no. Skinny, come on. Skinny LG, like switched around, switch phone? I feel like if I see a photo of it, I could probably recognize it. Was it the juke? It was the juke. Let me look that up. LG juke? Was it LG? Yes, that's the one. She had it in blue. My friend Shannon. Oh, wait. These images aren't correct, but this one was. This one. Oh, it's because it's... Okay. That's the one, though. It was so skinny. It was so small. That's crazy. Yeah, she had hers in blue. All I'm seeing are black ones. It was like a teal blue. Wow, that really take me back. Yeah, my friend Corey that was in chat earlier today, I kid you not, for years he had a BlackBerry phone. Years. And I'm pretty sure once he knew it was going away, he was like Kim Kardashian, and I'm pretty sure he bought like 1 or 2 extras. He loved his BlackBerry. When they were apart. Oh, wow, Swaz. That makes a lot of sense. The BlackBerry became really popular here. Oh, no kidding. You weren't due for a new phone. Remember, I don't know if y'all were the same, but like, I used to get a new phone every 2 years. And you would be so excited about that because, like, you had the funds for it. It wasn't additional money. You could just upgrade because it had been 2 years, so you would get a new phone. Now, I try and hold on as long as I can because the cost of a new phone now is the cost of, like, a freaking desktop. Yeah, 2 years was normal. The free upgrades, bro. They were so good. And I was so excited because I would always get, like, a different type of phone. And they were so innovative at the time. Like, I'm sorry. I do like my iPhone. Sometimes I'm like, I kind of want to do Android, but like iPhone, I'm just so used to it. But like when you get a new iPhone, it's like, okay. Oh, wow, look at these 3 kind of cool new features. Nothing is show-stopping anymore. Am I an old man yelling at a cloud? I feel like the next big thing that's going to be for iPhones, and I don't know if this is true or not, is going to be like, you can flip this close, like the bendable glass, which they've already been doing a lot of overseas. Let me see if I can show you. Should I do bendable glass or modern flip phone? I don't know if that's going to show up. The LG Chatterbox, I should look at that. Oh, no, these are just like... I built my own phone? What? Oh, I also heard that a lot of Gen Z people are going back to flip phones. Is anybody in here going back to flip phones? You weren't swayed to buy an iPhone sock, though? They can eat my butt. The Galaxy Flip Fold. So they already exist, yeah. You'll never go back. The Kibo. Samsung Flip. Let me try and look this one up. Foldable smartphone. That would have been another good one. Yes, here it is. That looks so cool. They've been out since 2020? Yeah, so look, it folds. How does it not crack? Like, this is so crazy to me. Oh, they broke along the hinge. Okay. They break too easy. Yeah. You loved it, but you're never buying it again. A jitterbug phone. Hey, I like the big numbers on that. I almost got one of those for Papa Violet. I'll be honest with you, full on. If I did not have to be online as part of my job, I would have a flip phone. I would. I wouldn't be on Instagram. I wouldn't be on TikTok. If somebody wanted to get a hold of me, they could text me or call me. I wouldn't be on any social media. That's it. I'm not even on Facebook anymore. I deleted that 3 or 4 years ago. To be fair, I really wasn't on it when I deleted it. I was just following like people I went to high school with and family members. I wasn't missing on anything. But they're getting better now. Christy, you're fine, sweetheart. You're fine. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, I just miss, like, innovative tech. Okay, speaking of, I miss the clear tech. from the 1990s. I want to show you the phone from Clarissa Explains It All. Hopefully it'll pull it up. Hi, Ella! How are you? Okay. Are you going to show it to me? Oh, it's there. It's there. I want to see if we can pull it up in an image. It was a landline phone, but it was clear. So you could see all the wires inside. However, the wires were colorful. Like, it was super pretty. How cool is that? Like, we went from fun, creative, colorful tech to hospital tech. Yes! Let me show you, if I'm able to search for it, my Nintendo 64. Because it was very similar. And then I had the see-through purple Game Boy Color. Daddy got me. This was my N64. My grandparents bought this for me at Circuit City, and it came bundled with Banjo-Kazooie. This was my pride and joy. I loved her. And I felt so cool because all of my other friends, hi Kubu, all of my other friends had the normal one. Like the black N64, you had the gray controller. Kubi! Do you like the tree, Kubi? Look at that happy baby. Hi! Kubi. Oh, Charlotte. Did you chase him out? Hi, Rico! Oh my god, thank you! Baby, it's a wig. You can wear it too. How are you today? You had the green? I haven't even seen the green. Was it like a lime green? The clear Nintendo stuff was awesome. Oh, I want to look at the green one. Oh, that's sick! That is a fun green color. Like, it's a lime green, but it's got more hints of yellow in it. That is a nice color. Mia, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Chat, we only have a little bit of time left, so if you haven't already and you want to join us on SOiCH, exclamation point SOiCH in the chat, click the link to download iOS only for right now. Make your first search. Fill out the giveaway form. Profit? Thanks, Lauren. Yes, that's Nickelodeon Slime Green. Okay, let me show you my Game Boy Color transparent purple. This was awesome. I remember this Christmas that I got this. Oh, my baby. Ah! Okay, I need to try and show you, like, it was purple, but some of these photos are making it look way more gray. I feel like this one's probably the best. That's what I had. Isn't she sick? Uh-huh. Yes. Yes, the transparent tech. Yeah. What happened to that? We have such boring... We really did. Kip says we lost our whimsy. Yeah. And prior to this, I had a teal Game Boy. And this was my Game Boy Color. And I think it came with the camera and like a sticker making thing. And then it also came with almost, what do you even call it? It came with a light. Back in my day, you could increase the screen brightness, but it would still be pretty dark. So there was an attachment for a light on top, basically like a book light. Cat, hi! How are you? True, the reflection from the silver metal that was on the inside. You had the Pokemon Game Boy Color. Wait, the yellow one? That's what my friend Paul had! I gotta show you that. I was so jealous. I was so jealous. Because it came with Pokemon Yellow And you could have Pikachu walking behind you, and I didn't have that. I had Pokemon Blue. I was so jealous. I didn't even spell that correctly. Give it to me. Show it to me. Oh, you're only going to show us the game. Show me it. Should I just put down Pokemon Game Boy? Because then I feel like the game's still going to come up. There it is. So I know it's fuzzy. You had Pikachu and what's that baby's name? Pichu. And then the whole thing was yellow. The buttons were different colors. It was so flipping cool. Oh, I should have tried that too. You know what I really wanted and I never was able to get it? All right, I'm going to take you to a little bit in the past. Nintendo 3DS. They came out with a special edition for Animal Crossing New Leaf. And it is gorgeous. I don't know if we're going to be able to find it. You might need to help me with search terms. I don't want the game. I want the 3DS. I want to show you how pretty. Animal Crossing. What should I say? 3DS New Leaf? Limited edition? Animal Crossing? I think they had a couple. Okay, we got it. We got it. It's coming up. Yes! Okay. Okay. Look at her. So it had your little house, the leaf, some fruits on there. It was all white. Gorgeous. And then there was another one that came out that had a lot of things from the town. I thought there was a third. Oh, I'm so sorry. So this one was specifically for Happy Home Designer. And then the other one was, so the one that I showed you previously, this one was for New Leaf. Yeah, the 3DS XL, this one. So they had two of them. I thought they had a third. I guess not. But aren't those beautiful? So this was like the big 3DS. And I know it's not open, but if any of you didn't play on that, it flipped up. And you had two screens. So your bottom screen was a touch screen. And the first one on the top wasn't. There was also a slider where you could make things look 3D, hence the 3DS. I always kept it off. It made me dizzy. But I had Cooking Mama and things on there. It was so fun. There was an Isabelle one. Was there? Limited edition. Should I put down Isabelle? Let me try it. Let's see what comes up. There was! Or there's at least a faceplate. Animal Crossing Happy Home Designer Isabelle Edition. October 2015. Maybe? Shut your mouth. That's adorable. Look at that. Just her staring at you. You were so good, Bones. There was an Animal Crossing Switch as well. Oh, yeah. I remember that one. For New Horizons, it's beautiful. That's part of the reason why I've been holding out on a Switch too, because I'm like, if I don't want one now and I can't afford one now, whenever we get a new Animal Crossing, I'm sure they're going to do an Animal Crossing edition, so I'd rather that one. You know what I mean? Listen, if we've got some more searches, let me make sure that I find this, okay? Scattered was looking for Nintendo Animal Crossing Special Edition consoles. Wait, what's Manchester United Game Boy? Did they also have that? No kidding? They had their own Game Boy for Manchester United. That is so sick. Me too. Well, I mean, it's not like I'm also sitting on like the couple of $100s that it takes. You know, that I'm just like, ah, God's burning a hole in my pot. I literally don't have the money for it. that is the basis. But also, if somebody were to say, oh, next month, Violet, Animal Crossing new thing is coming out, like, I would do it because of work. But I'm not going to do it beforehand. That is so cool. What's up, bud? Hi. Good to see you. And it's funny because our family supports their biggest rivals, but we ended up with that one. Wait. Was that like an inside joke in the family? Oh, Kevin was checking up stuff too. Game Boy Advance SP Blue. Wait, I want to look at this one. Oh, I don't remember. I must have had a Game Boy Advance, but I think mine was just boring. Pretty sure I just had black. I didn't even get to see all the cool colors. That's so neat. Lauren typed in best dumb phones. Nokia. The light phone. What the hell is a Punkt? Was that by Ashton Kutcher? Nokia flip phone. So should you switch to a dumb phone in 2025? The easiest way to find the best dumb phone for your needs. You had the blue SP, did you? Swaz, you did too? A stupid phone. A nothing phone. That's great. That is so great. Oh, you looked up the Sidekick too. Origami gnome. Oh, I hate it here. It gets worse. Stop it. Stop it! All right, we've had enough. Chat, it is 3 o'clock. We are gonna wrap her up for today. Thank you so much for joining me for our sponsored segment. Huge thank you again to SOiCH for this sponsorship. This was one of my favorite sponsors that we've got. Like, I feel like this is top 5. This fit in so well with our community. I had so much fun searching and showing off the app to you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and discovering this app together. One last time, !SOiCH in the chat. Click the link, download. You still have time, okay? I will allow you to do this up until midnight tonight. Download it, create one search, fill out the giveaway form. I will be rolling that tomorrow with our wreath winners, okay? Sound good? Thank you so much. Can we get some love and hype in the chat?